witches and wizards and Potterheads around the world. Welcome to Magical Build Part 2. So guys, this is going to be quite the magical build today, because today we are going to be building a Lego set based on one of my favorite magical movie scenes of all time. I'm of course talking about Harry Potter and the Sorting Hat ceremony from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and it is part of the new Lego Harry Potter 25 Years of Magic edition. Guys, 25 Years of Magic is a celebration of all the iconic scenes, or some of the iconic scenes from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, all the way through to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Some of the sets that we have not seen, and brand new sets, guys, like completely brand new sets. Now, let's just give you guys the traditional front and back. So let me show you guys. Okay, so let me show you guys the set up close, because I want to see if camera can look at this, guys. Look at all the awesome minifigures that you get. You get Professor McGonagall, you get Draco Malfoy, you get Hermione Granger, you get Harry Potter, and of course you get a cat Patronus, which is also cool, and which coincidentally is my very first ever Lego Harry Potter Patronus, guys. So guys, if you look on the back, there's so many amazing details of that iconic scene inside the Great Hall, guys. And there's even the house points meter. There's a great feast table. There's Draco and Professor McGonagall, and there's Harry and Hermione, and of course everybody's favorite, the Sorting Hat. So let's just put this amazing and awesome magical set to the side, and let's get into the story. Now, you guys might have heard me mention that it's one of my favorite scenes out of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or out of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, you might be asking yourself, Harry, but why are you using two different variations of Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone's name? Because, I don't know if you guys knew this, but especially in the European countries within the United Kingdom, the very first Harry Potter film in the franchise, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, as we knew it around the world, was actually known as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So, same film, little bit of extra footage in Sorcerer's Stone, but other than that, there's no other differences. And the other reason why, just bring the set back into frame here, the other reason I bought this specific set, aside from the fact that it's from one of my favorite scenes in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone / Sorcerer's Stone, you guys might have noticed this over my social media over the last month, 2 months since it was announced, but the one, the only, and proud member of Dumbledore's army, Ivana Lynch, aka Luna Lovegood, is coming to Comic-Con Cape Town 2026, guys. Now, for years, we have been sending owls and casting magic spells, and finally, we get a Harry Potter cast member coming down to Cape Town, guys, for the first time in local Comic-Con history. It just makes me, sorry, let me just find my one quickly. It just makes me want to go, hello, Hamora, or Wingardium Leviosa. You know, that's how excited I am that Ivana Lynch, aka Luna Lovegood, is coming down to Comic-Con Cape Town 2026. And yes, I did buy my autograph op ticket in advance, because trust me, guys, it's, as a good friend of mine who I met at Comic-Con a few years, about, where are we now, 2026? I think I met her and her husband, I think in 2023, 2024, somewhere. And they were like the nicest people ever. But the point I'm trying to make is, she's the one that coined the phrase, if you can get to meet one of your favorite voiceover artists or film and TV people, and in my case, you know, Luna Lovegood, then do it, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You don't know, you know, when they might come back for another Comic-Con Cape Town. And I'm just grabbing that chance now, guys, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, getting back to the Lego set, as I showed you guys earlier on in this video, it's from one of my favorite scenes in Harry Potter and the Philosopher, or Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. They arrive by boat to Hogwarts Castle, and they start walking up the steps, and then, of course, you know, before they can enter the Great Hall, Professor McGonagall says, "Right, now before you join your classmates in the Great Hall, you must be sorted into your houses. There are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. The sorting ceremony will begin momentarily." You may or may not have noticed this, but as soon as Professor McGonagall said Slytherin, you guys knew. You instantly knew that Draco Malfoy had a little smirk on his face. But that's not the interesting part, guys. So as soon as they walked into the Great Hall and the children started getting sorted into their houses, Draco didn't even sit down on his chair properly, and the sorting hat went, "Slytherin!" And you, like I said, guys, you could have felt a freaking pin drop, or you could have felt a floating candle drop from the Great Hall ceiling. Now, when it came to Harry Potter, that was quite an interesting story in on itself, because as we'll know by now, and this is why it's one of my favorite scenes, and it's actually where I got my impression of the famous sorting hat voice from, where Harry has like that discussion within his own mind. But of course, the sorting hat, being a magical object, reads Harry's mind in, "Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So many houses, so many possibilities, but where to put you? Not Slytherin, not Slytherin. Not Slytherin, eh? Are you sure? You could be great, you know, and Slytherin can help you on the way to greatness. If not, better be Gryffindor!" And you guys could just hear the elatement of Hermione and Ron and the rest of his family and all the other Gryffindors when Harry got sorted into Gryffindor. And that was just, oh man, that was just such a surreal moment. Now, I know Professor McGonagall's Patronus is not necessarily a cat, but I thought, seeing as it's a cat Patronus, I'll try and put in one of my other favorite scenes towards the end of this video. And that would be, of course, the scene also in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, where Harry and Ron are late for a test and they run through the Hogwarts Hall straight to Professor McGonagall's classroom. But what they did, but you know, I'm not going to spoil the entire thing. I'm just going to tell you the line that Ron said, and then I'll leave the rest of the scene to you guys' imagination. And then they just run in there and they don't see Professor McGonagall anywhere, and they go to their desks, and then Ron's just like, he looks at Harry after they were half like out of breath from running. He just looks at Harry and he goes, "Can you imagine the look on McGonagall's face if we were late?" And the rest you guys can watch in that scene, because like I said, I'm not gonna spoil the scene for you guys. It's been so surreal and magical to bring you guys these videos, and as I'm having my wand in my hand, I just want to say a magical thank you, guys. Like, really, it really means the world to me that you guys don't only, you know, just like or view my Lego build videos, but also all my other collectibles videos. It just really, really means a lot. So the next video you guys are going to see is, of course, the Lego build video of the sorting out ceremony in the Great Hall, the one we just talked about. So I guess all that's left to say is, Wingardium, almost knocked the box out of my hand now. So I guess all that's left to say is, Wingardium Leviosa. And of course, Harry Dream Chaser.
Hogwarts. Now, in a few moments, you will pass through these doors and join your classmates. But before you can take your seats, you must be sorted into your houses. They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Now, while you're here, your house will be like your family. Your triumphs will earn you points. Any rule breaking, and you will lose points. Will you wait along here, please? Now, when I call your name, you will come forth. I shall place the sorting hat on your head, and you will be sorted into your houses. Hermione Granger?
Oh no. Okay, relax. Mental, that one. I'm telling you.
Right then. Right. Okay. Gryffindor!
Draco Malfoy.
Slytherin!
There's not a witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin.
Ha! Another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor!
Harry Potter.
Difficult, very difficult. Plenty of courage, I see. You could be great, you know. It's all here, in your head. And Slytherin will help you on the way to greatness. There's no doubt about that. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
Can you imagine the look on McGonagall's face if we were late? That was bloody brilliant.
Oh, thank you for that assessment, Mr. Weasley. Perhaps it would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. That way one of you might be on time.
We got lost.
Then perhaps a map. I trust you don't need one to find your seats.